नमस्कार दोस्तों. Today is 19th July 2021. Welcome to my channel Trade Plan Nifty. This channel is my journey in stock market. This is a weekly wrap video on Nifty where we'll discuss about next week critical level for Nifty, my trade plan, and share my learning and my MTM at end of the video. I hope these discussions will add value to your trade setup and trading ideas. So it looks like that Monday is going to be a blockbuster day. But before we get into detail of that, let's have a look into some critical elements of the market. So when we look into S&P 500 on weekly chart basis, we see that S&P 500 is showing a sign of weakness at the top, and we see the one red bar forming in the last week. So this is definitely not a good sign. But when we look into daily chart, we see that the last four trading session, after this doji, we had one confirmation, and then Friday, it actually closed below 8 bar moving average. So S&P 500 is definitely looking weak, but there could be a sign of scenario because S&P 500 is in super trend. Last time it reversed from 8 bar. So this time, let's see if it's getting reversed from 20 bar moving average, which is at 4307, or it is going to meet 50 bar. So the next trading session on S&P 500 could be a very interesting one, and there is a very good chance that it could get reversed from 20 bar moving average. And that is mainly because we see that US government 10 bond yield is almost touching 1.29, which is a very good sign. But again, it will take a support on 200 and may move up, but generally at very low level. So this is a definitely a good sign for all the equity market. The source of concern is a dollar index. If we see a dollar index on weekly chart, it has shown a very strong green bar, which is moving up. And on daily basis, we see that in last two trading session, it is almost now taking a very good support on 20 bar moving average and moving up. So dollar index is definitely looking quite strong, and this is definitely not a good sign for us. We need to see now whether this is getting into consolidation and getting reversed from 93 levels. Then that could may turn around the scenario. But in global index, global cues as of now are not looking very good. But it all depends how the global market will play in the coming few trading session, and you may never know. It may reverse S&P 500 from 20 bar moving average, and that could change many things. So now let's have a look into Bank Nifty first. So when we look into Bank Nifty on weekly chart, we see that Bank Nifty is almost in now consolidation between 34,900 to 36,000 level, and this consolidation is continuing. But as of now, Bank Nifty on weekly chart is definitely in up move. On daily chart, we see that on Friday we had seen the first red candle, and we see that 36,000 is definitely a very strong resistance because of combination of my multiple lines on the chart. So here you have a monthly H4 magical blue line and a weekly H3. So 36,000 is definitely a strong resistance for Bank Nifty and a very good support at 35,000. Now, the HDFC Bank, let's have a look. So, HDFC Bank we see is boomed up nicely in last week, has shown a very strong move, and is definitely looking in uptrend in both in weekly as well as on daily chart, with now a very strong resistance at 1530 and good support at 1498, so around 1500 level. So HDFC Bank on daily basis is also in uptrend. Now, when we look into Reliance, is what showing a change. So, if you see, Motabhai has come back after the Just Dial acquisition news, and it has taken a support on my black and blue magical line, which is at 2075, and shown a very strong Friday where it almost eaten up the whole last week and closed between my between above the black magical line. So Reliance is definitely looking showing a sign of reversal, and this could be very interesting to see how Reliance is playing out and whether it is going about 2123 in this month, in this week. I'm sorry. So 2123 is now a very strong resistance. If this is cross, then Reliance is definitely coming out of a consolidation and moving towards 2163 and maybe 2217. So that's how the Reliance is looking. So with that in background, now let's have a look into Lalaji. So we see that Reliance has reversed. Bank Nifty is looking pretty strong, and Lalaji on weekly basis again has shown a very strong green candle, and it is showing in last 3 week between a very tight consolidation of 15,930 to, or we can say 15,000, yeah, 15,930 to 15,650 zone. And if you just want to take a little bit a bigger range, say around last 5 week, 5 or 6 week, we see that Lalaji is definitely in consolidation between 15,450 and at 15,970 zone. So on top side, clearly the 15,970 is acting as a strong resistance, and on bottom side we see that now market has a very good support at 15,650 area. But on weekly basis, definitely it is looking in uptrend, and now the 8 bar moving average is coming up, and with that 15,700 will also will act as a very good support for the market. Now on daily chart, we see that the trend is up, and now the next support for a market is at 15,830, which is a combination of red weekly pivot and as well as weekly L3. So 15,830 now becomes a very good support for a market, and next support is definitely at 15,700 for this specific week. And on top side, we see that market will now have a very good resistance at 15,977, and if 15,977 is gone, then definitely 16,000 is on card. But on daily chart, definitely it is in uptrend. Now on 15-minute chart, we see that the market has closed above 20, above 8, between my blue and the black magical line, but above black line, which is very important. Uh, and definitely about 20 and 8. So definitely here also the Lalaji is in uptrend. So now let's try to confirm the trend with the help of market profile. So when we look into tomorrow's market profile, we see that tomorrow's market profile is above Friday's market profile. So this is definitely in uptrend, and we see that Monday's CPR is almost the same. The means the this is very important. You see, TC, pivot, and BC are at 59.23. This is a classic scenario. Very very narrow pivot. We were expecting a trend day on Friday, which almost did not happen. But now Monday could be a blockbuster day. Uh, So this is a very clear indication that Monday is going to be a blockbuster day. But the idea is in which direction the market will go, and that's why the open is very important. Now, when we see as of now, the Singapore Nifty is at 15,820, so which is almost below the strong support zone of 15,836. So if the open is below 15,835 tomorrow, then somewhere here, which is almost closer to S3, so in this zone, then the market has turned overnight because the open is below pivot. In this scenario, the one option is a market will go down and one option is market will go up. Now, how much below it can go if the open is here? So my trade plan for Monday is buy on dip with the hope that target of 5960, which is the R1 previous day high, and with the hope that it will close above pivot and between 15963 and 15923. So that is what I'm hoping. So that's my trade plan. Buy on dip at open if the open is below 5930. But if the open is above 59.30, then also the second scenario is that it will open between pivot and between 15.9, 15.850. In this scenario also, I will go for a buy on dip here and look for a reversal. There is a very good chance that market will show a very strong sign of reversal, which is at pivot, which is at 15.923 or at 15.963. So in this scenario, if the open is below pivot and goes up, then I will look for a reversal pattern here, and if required, I will turn my position off and take a P downward direction. So that's my trade plan for tomorrow. uh, I am going for buy on dip, uh, with the hope that it will close above pivot and between previous day high, and maybe if it's going to be trend day, you may get R2 also. So let's see what happens tomorrow. So tomorrow is a buy on dip. Please consult your financial advisor before you take any trade. So now let's see what happened very quickly on Friday. So on Friday, the idea was that if it opens here, then I look for a sell on rise, but market never actually went up, and then it went down, and somewhere at this junction, when I found one very strong reversal pattern, I entered on C position, and which I almost exited with 10-point loss on this red bar, and then I never took any position home. So Friday was also kind of tricky day. Was the learning for me for Friday? Friday was actually a very busy day for me, and I should have just decided not to trade because it was anyways not showing any big movement. So don't be compulsive trader. Trade only when you have time and energy to focus on the market. It's all right if you don't trade on daily basis. So don't be a compulsive trader. Trade only the best setup. That's my learning on Friday. So now let's have a very quickly look on my PNL. So my PNL for this financial year on future and option is almost around 56,000 loss, and on my stock position I have almost around 57,000 rupees profit. So almost break even. So no capital loss this year at least. So with that, idea is that save capital, play only with two lot, look for a reversal pattern, look for a reason to enter the market, and the reason is forming of reversal pattern at critical juncture on my trade setup. And unless until that happens, don't enter the market and don't be a compulsive trader. I hope these discussions are adding value to your trade setup and trading ideas. Thank you very much for your like and comments. Stay healthy, wear mask. Jai Hind.